Hear me out. Pinocchio is the greatest gay trafficking warning tale. Geppetto makes Pinocchio, and he's like, "Aw, I wish you were a real boy." Like, really? Like, dude, you're 70. You got a cat and a fish. You do not need a kid. You're fine. So the blue fairy comes down, and she's like, "Okay, fine. I'll grant you your wish." But she's kind of a troll. She makes Pinocchio a living puppet and says in 3 days, if he's good, he can become human. And if that wasn't hard enough, she makes him so gay. She's like, "I'm gonna make this puppet gay as hell." So then these two bad foxes are going down the street. They see Pinocchio skipping by, and they're like, "Look at that gay puppet. How can we trick this thing? Oh, let's convince him to be an actor." And to no one's surprise, Pinocchio takes the bait, and he's pretty good. Like, he's a hit. Then Jamie Spears locks him up. He's like, "You're not going anywhere. We're touring the world." But Lindsey Graham over here has bigger plans for Pinocchio. He's got a gay island where he brings little boys. So he works with the foxes. Then Pinocchio gets trafficked again. They're like, "We're dragging your gay ass to Fire Island." So then all these gays get off the ferry and they head into Fire Island, where Lindsey Graham's like, "Have fun, boys." And this island has everything that gays want. Free vapes, dark rooms. Pinocchio is really feeling his role. But then we learn that this island is just one big trafficking ring where they're turned into donkeys and shipped off to Bryan Singer. If a gay old man is offering you a free vacation, it ain't free.
You boys have had your fun. Now pay for it.
Pinocchio escapes before he's turned into a full donkey, but he learns that Geppetto is in the middle of the ocean in a whale's stomach. Pinocchio ties himself to a rock and goes to the bottom of the ocean to find him. He finds him, but Geppetto sees his ears and he's like, "Were you at Fire Island?" And Pinocchio's like, "Oops, sorry, Daddy. They had free vapes. What was a boy to do?" So they escape the belly of this whale. But then Pinocchio, I can't with this puppet. Pinocchio's like flailing in the water. He's like, "I can't swim." And then he's drowned. "Sweetie, a few hours ago, you were at the bottom of the ocean doing just fine. Like, who are you fooling?" So Geppetto's like, "Oh, my poor boy is dead." But then the fairy visits him and makes him a real boy. She's like, "You learned the first lesson about being human. Just get attention."